Hello there, welcome to Strum, our very own acoustic guitar series. Now in the studio with us this week we have singer-songwriter SHANEIL, DEVASER and guitarist Riz from New Rockin' Kids on the Block, the Endleaves, here in the studio. Now one of the hardest working musicians in the local scene. SHANEIL, well, he not only rocks hard with the Endleaves, but he's also a prominent figure on the local acoustic guitar scene, not only performing but also organizing his very own shows. As for Riz, well, local scenesters will recognize him as the hard-rocking, Gretsch-playing guitar hero for Penang alternative rockers. Paku almost messed that one up there. Well, anyway, Riz is back in the fray with the Endleaves. So, lads, good to have you in the studio.
Good to be here.
Thanks for coming.
Good to be here.
Well, guys, I'm going to start off with you, SHANEIL. You're a rocker that owns a lovely Telecaster as well as a Rickenbacker. I'm very jealous. Yet you also tend to play a lot of acoustic guitar shows. Now, what is it about the acoustic guitar that turns you on so much, mate?
I like the acoustic guitar because when you write with the acoustic, if your song sounds good acoustic, it sounds good full band. A lot of bands, they'll play it all electric, no disrespect.
Yeah.
And you put it to acoustic, it doesn't really work well. So the acoustic is the best way to start. You get your harmonies done in acoustic,
right.
You get your parts done in acoustic, you get your drummer to play on a box or a pot and pan. You get the bass down there nice. That's why I like the acoustic guitar.
It's your working tool, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's the portability factor as well. You know that's in the modern day, it's great to be able to play anywhere you want to go without having to bring 5 guys, right? Yeah, brilliant stuff. Acoustic guitar. Now, how big a part does the acoustic play in the whole sonic makeup of the Endleaves? I mean, does it play a big part in your sound, guys?
Not really. I wouldn't say in the sound of the Endleaves because we haven't recorded anything properly yet.
Yeah.
But there will be an acoustic guitar here and there, but it's mainly the songwriting will probably be done all acoustic guitar. Because when you're in the studio, everyone has their amps, their microphones, you have the drummer whacking. It's very hard to write songs in the studio. It's so much easier on acoustic guitars because you can shh.
Yeah.
Okay. Studio. Shh.
Well, we just started writing too, so the band's fairly new.
Yeah.
Most of the catalog is from his stuff that we transferred into, and then I think there's like one song that he decided to do that's mine, was written. So the more that we get together and write, I think the acoustic guitar will play a bigger role in our songwriting. So.
Brilliant stuff, because I was reading Keith Richards' book, and it's really illuminating that whenever Mick and Keith get together, it's always on the acoustic first. I mean, even if it's a tune like Paint It Black, it all stems from like round the kitchen table on the acoustic, so it's very interesting there. Well, you guys have been playing plenty of gigs, electric as well as acoustic. Now, I'm primarily interested in the acoustic format that you guys play to perform your tunes. Now, how does that work out for you, Riz? I mean, is it quite a departure? You're a man used to volume, having your amps and that. Now you're stripping it down. How's that work?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I've never owned an acoustic guitar for a very long time. Never needed to.
Yeah.
Then I moved back here at the end of 2004, and then find out that it's a necessity. You need to scale down your show just because of the venues here aren't as big as what I'm used to when I'm playing out.
Yeah.
So I got an acoustic guitar and play in the context of a band, but I'm doing it more and more now because I'm writing music as well.
Yeah.
Which is a brand new thing for me. You guys have been doing it all your life. This is like a new thing for me. So it's like, okay, get an acoustic guitar. And then I find that with an acoustic guitar, you can actually go out more, do other things on your own without a band. So it makes it a bit easier.
Guys, you guys have been very busy of late with the Endleaves. What can we expect from you in the near future? Can we expect an album anytime soon?
By the end of the year.
By the end of the year. And what can we expect from it musically speaking? I mean, for people that are like, I've heard your name but not quite sure what to expect, what can these guys get from your record?
It will be a proper rock record. It'll be like going out and buying an Oasis album or a Foo Fighters album. You put in the work, make it a nice 12-song thing, maybe make a booklet, maybe put it all in black and white so the booklet's cheaper.
Okay.
Maybe release some tape and say we did it on tape or something and put it in the CD.
Right.
I can just
analog. Well, we're an analog show, and funny you should mention Oasis and Foo Fighters because both those guys have got previous with doing acoustic versions of their songs. So, guys, before we sign out and get you to perform a song for us, I just want to get your last word on the acoustic guitar, mate. It's been here since time immemorial. musicians have always got acoustic guitars around. So what are your thoughts about the acoustic guitar? And for any people wanting to follow in your footsteps, pick up the acoustic, what's your message to those people?
If you're young, buy a guitar. You can buy a Frida, you can buy a Sunway Pyramid. I know Sunway Pyramid has their own brand guitar. The most important thing is when you start playing out and you start making a bit of money, don't go and spend so much money on a Gibson knockoff, buy an Epiphone. No one is going to believe that's an original Gibson if you got it for a couple of thousand.
Okay, fine.
Best advice.
Excellent stuff. And for you, Riz, the last word on the acoustic guitar, mate, now that you're a new convert to the ways of the acoustic?
It's all about the sound. Cheap, expensive, it really doesn't matter. It's all about the sound and how to play it. I can pick up a cheap guitar and it just sounds nice. Then that's what it is.
Okay.
So, but I do recommend trying out the nicer ones too, because they do make a big difference in your sound, your tone, and everything. It just so it is what it is, and just enjoy it.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Well, lads, great to have you in the studio. Love chatting to you. So before we go, I'm going to oblige you to play us a song. What are you going to play for us, mate?
Sleep All Day.
Sleep All Day?
The first
Fantastic
single
stuff.
of the album.
Okay, so if you want to hear more about the Endleaves, they've got a heavy presence on the internet. You want to find out more about the band, hop over to facebook.com/the Endleaves. You can also get in touch with SHANEIL via Facebook, facebook.com/SHANEIL DEVASER Music. So until our next episode, you've been watching Strum, so check it out. These are the Endleaves with a tune called Sleep All Day.
What would you like to do today in the fine weather of May? Would you rather go out and play, or will you lie with me in the hay? What would you like to do tonight? Would you like another vodka and Sprite? Would you rather stay out of sight, or do you want to be my delight? And we'll sleep all day, and we'll sleep all day, and we'll sleep all day, and we'll sleep all day. What would you like to do this month in our bed sheets almost torn? Would you rather we stay and bone, or did you choose to be